Hello students, how are you? In the previous video of the chapter light, we were discussing about laws of reflection, types of reflections and the types of images. Okay, in the laws of reflection I told you the two laws are very important. The first one, that is the incident ray, reflected ray and the normal to the mirror all lies in the same plane, and the second one, that the angle of incidence is always equal to angle of reflection. Clear? What is the incident ray? The ray that strikes on a reflecting surface, that is known as the incident ray. What is reflected ray? The ray that gets reflected or bounced back after uh, incident on the reflecting surface, that is known as the reflected ray. And what is the normal? It is a perpendicular line that is drawn from the reflecting surface. Then what is angle of incidence? The angle made by the incident ray with the normal is known as angle of incidence, and angle of reflection, it is the angle made by the reflected ray with the normal. Clear? And we discussed also some of the image formation with the help of concave and convex mirror. We discussed about the properties, that what kind of images form, whether it is virtual, erect, real, inverted, etc. Okay, now the next topic that we are going to start in this video is applications of concave mirrors, means where is the use of concave mirrors. First, satellite dishes use a concave mirror to gather all the signal and reflect them on a certain point. Dentists use a concave mirror to reflect light on a particular tooth. Shaving mirrors are concave in shape. Headlights of a car have a concave mirror so that we can reflect back light straight on the path. And torches also use concave mirror. Okay, so these are some of the applications of the concave mirror. What? The satellite dishes use a concave mirror. Dentists use a concave mirror to reflect light on a particular tooth. Shaving mirrors are concave in shape. Headlights of a car have a concave mirror so that we can reflect back light straight on the path. The torches also use concave mirrors. For example, you can see the concave mirror as used in the torch. Next is application of convex mirror. First we discussed about the concave, now it's convex. The rear view mirror are convex mirror as they provide a wider view of the road behind. Security mirrors near an ATM are convex so that the user can detect easily if anyone else is watching from behind or not. You can see this is a rear view image or mirror. So I hope the applications of convex mirror and the concave mirror are clear to you. Just read them and then we'll be moving on the next topic. Okay, let's start the next topic, that is the lenses. Till now we have discussed about the mirrors. Okay, we have discussed about the mirrors. You have seen the mirror also now in the diagrams, that what do a mirror look like. Now let's discuss about lenses. A lens is a part of a reflecting material like glass or plastic, but curved from both sides. Lenses are unlike mirror that have a reflecting surface only on one side. Now what is the basic or the important difference between the lens and the mirror? That mirror have a reflecting surface only on one side, but the lenses have the reflecting surface on both the sides. Depending upon its shape, and a lens can be recognized or categorized as a convex lens and a concave lens. The names are similar. Okay, first, convex lens. What is a convex lens? You can see in the diagram also. A convex lens is curved outwards. It is thicker in the center and narrows down at the edges. Very important point, that it is thicker at the center and narrows down at the edges. It merges the light rays passing through it at a certain point. Therefore, it is also called a converging lens. Clear? Why it is known as a converging lens? Because you can see in the diagram the light rays coming parallel, they converge, they means meet at a point. So that's why it is also called converging lens. Now let's talk about the concave lens. A concave lens is curved inwards. You can see in the diagram also. it has wider edges and thinner center. The difference from the concave was thick in the center, whereas the concave is thick at the edges. So it has wider edges and a thinner center. It reflects back the light that travels through it in different directions, and therefore it is also called a diverging lens. You can see the diagrams of convex lens and concave lens. Okay, now read it by your own, that what is convex lens and concave lens. Clear? So I hope the meaning of converging and diverging is also clear to you. See, according to the diagram, you can see the converging in the convex lens, that the rays coming, they converge or meet at a point, whereas in a concave lens, the rays coming, they diverge or move far apart. Okay, so that is the meaning of diverging. Let's discuss about images formed by convex and concave lens. Now, a convex lens forms an image that is real, inverted, and the image is large and appears close to the lens. Clear? A convex lens forms an image that is real, inverted, upside down. That meaning of inverted is upside down, and the image is large and appears close to the lens. Whereas if we talk about the concave lens, it is virtual, erect, small, and appears far away. Clear? Now these two diagrams will clear you. You can see first it is a convex lens. Now focus on the first diagram only. You can see a large image of a fly. Okay, when the fly is kept, or the lens is kept near to the fly, you can see the image, it is a large image of the fly. Clear? So you can see when we discussed about the convex lens, what we told, that it is a real, inverted, and image is large and appears close to the lens. Similarly, if we talk about concave lens, the image is quite smaller. So I hope the topic lenses is clear to all of you. Next topic is sunlight, or most probably we will study about rainbow. What is a rainbow? You can see the diagram, that the sunlight that is white in color, it comes from the sun, and after that the water is present in the air, or you can say the water droplet, it gets reflected into 7 colors. So let's discuss about the formation of rainbow. A rainbow is a natural phenomena in which the light rays of the sun are reflected and refracted by the water droplets present in the atmosphere. See, there are two kinds of phenomena. The one we are studying in this chapter is reflection, and the other is known as refraction. So what is refraction? Refraction means when a light travels from one medium to another. So how refraction is happening, you can see that the light is traveling from air to the water droplet. So that is a change in the medium, that is the refraction. And what is reflection? We have told you that when the light bounces from reflecting surface. So that is a reflection. Clear? So rainbow, it is a natural phenomena in which light rays of the sun are reflected and refracted by the water droplets present in the atmosphere. Rainbow appears as an arc on the sky that contains a band of 7 colors, that is red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. Okay, or starting from violet also, violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, and red. This also means that the white light of the sun contains 7 colored lights in it that separate out due to refraction, and this 7 colored lights, it is called spectrum of lights. Now this spectrum of white lights can be seen in the following. First, it is rainbows. Most of you might have seen the rainbow. Then soap bubbles also, surface of a CD, prism. Okay, so you can see the spectrum of light there also. In soap bubble, surface of a CD, prism, and rainbows. you can see the spectrum of white light through a prism. When the white light is incident on the prism, then it gets splitted into the 7 colors component, and this phenomena is known as splitting of colors. You can see violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red, VIBGYOR. Clear? So the 7 colors component, that is with the help of the glass prism. You can also see it on the CDs, etc. Next and the last topic is about Newton's disk. What is Newton's disk? Let's discuss. The Newton's disk can be obtained by dividing a disk into 7 partitions and painting each of them with the 7 colors of the rainbow. And then when this disk is rotated at fast pace in daylight, all the colors tend to mix together and the disk appears whitish in color. Clear? The Newton's disk, it can be obtained by dividing a disk into 7 partitions and painting each of them with 7 colors of the rainbow. And when the disk is rotated at a fast pace in daylight, all the colors tend to mix together and the disk appears whitish in color. You can see one side that the disk, it is divided into 7 partitions and painted, and after when it is rotated whitish, it looks like whitish. So this is the Newton's disk. So I hope it is clear to all of you. It is a very important chapter as one is concerned according to the senior classes also, okay, because lot of phenomena you will be again studying in the senior classes. Okay, so study this chapter very carefully. Whenever you are studying or whenever you are making notes, make the notes very carefully also. Okay, so I hope it is clear to all of you. Now we will be moving to the NCERT part, where we will be looking at the keywords and what you have learned. So you can see also the activity 15.12, what does it say? Take a circular cardboard disc of about 10 centimeter diameter and divide this disc into 7 segments. Paint the 7 rainbow colors on these segments. You can also paste colored papers on these segments. Make a small hole at the center of the disc. Fix the disc loosely on the tip of a riffle of a ball pen. Ensure the disc rotates freely. Now rotate the disc in the daylight. When the disc is rotated fast, the color gets mixed together and disc appears to be whitish. This disc is popularly known as Newton disc. We already discussed it. You can see the diagram is also given in the book. Okay, now let's move on to some keywords. We have already discussed all these words. Let's go through them one by one. Concave lens and a concave mirror. So I hope now difference between a mirror and a lens is clear to you. A lens has a reflecting surface on its both sides, whereas a mirror has a reflecting surface on only on one side. What is a concave lens? Concave lens is a lens which is curved inwards. Okay, so it is thicker at edges and thin at center. And if we talk about convex lens, then it is just opposite. Clear? Then erect image. Erect image means we talked about two types of images, that the erect image and the inverted image. So inverted image, it means upside down, and the erect means as same as the object. So it is meaning of erect image. Magnified image. A magnified image means the size of the image is larger as compared to the size of the object. Then you know about magnifying glass, it helps us to magnify the object. Prism, it helps us to split the white light into 7 color components, that is violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red. Rainbow, we have discussed already. Real image, rear view mirror used in the car, side mirror, spherical mirror, and the virtual image. Virtual image when it appears to be making, it is not a real image. Okay, now let's discuss what you have learned. First, light travels along straight lines. This we have already discussed. Any polished or a shining surface can act as a mirror. Third, an image which can be obtained on a screen is called a real image. An image which cannot be obtained on a screen is called a virtual image. Okay, we have already discussed it. Very important again, an image which can be obtained on screen, it is called a real image, and it which cannot be obtained on the screen is called a virtual image. The image formed by a plane mirror is erect, it is virtual and is of the same size as the object, and the image is at the same distance behind the mirror as the object is in front of it. Very important, this is, you can say this point is concludes the properties of a plane mirror. Very important. Again, the image formed by the plane mirror is erect, means as same in the direction same as the object, and it is virtual, means it cannot be obtained on screen, and is of the same size of the object. Very important, it is not magnified, neither it is small in size, or you can say diminished. The image is at the same distance behind the mirror as the object is in front of it. In an image formed by a mirror, the left side of the object is seen on the right side in the image, and the right side of the object appears to be on the left side in the image. Very important. This is called inversion, or you can say the lateral inversion phenomena. Mirror, the left side of the object is seen on the right side, whereas the right side appears on the left side. Then a concave mirror can form a real and inverted image. When the object is placed very close to the mirror, the image formed is virtual, erect and magnified. Okay, so both type of images can be formed. When the object is placed very close to the mirror, then the image which is formed is virtual, erect and magnified. Image formed by a convex mirror is erect, virtual and smaller in size than the object. A convex lens can form real and inverted image, but when the object is placed very close to the lens, the image formed is virtual, erect and magnified. When used to see the objects magnified, the convex lens is called a magnifying glass. Next, a concave lens always form erect, virtual and smaller image than the object. And last point, white light is composed of 7 colors. As we have discussed, then when the white light or the sunlight falls or reflected from the water droplets, then it splits into the 7 color, the phenomena that we call the formation of rainbow. The similar phenomena is in the prism also, when the white light gets reflected and refracted, and it splits into the 7 components of light. So I hope all the points are clear to all of you. Go through them again. So I hope it is clear to all of you. So this concludes our chapter. Okay, in the next video we will be discussing the exercise of this chapter. Till then, you make the notes, proper notes of this chapter, and keep studying. Okay, thank you and have a nice day.